This comes 1 year after the end of Title 42. That's the pandemic era immigration policy meant to curb the spread of COVID-19 at our border.
Many people thought its end would trigger a huge influx of migrants crossing over the southern border of the United States.
Today, NAZ anchor Allison Rodríguez joining us live this morning along the Arizona-Mexico border near Yuma. And Allison, you've been here for the past 2 days. You have to share with us what you have seen.
Yeah, Emily and Emma, right off the bat, I can tell you migrant encounters in the Yuma sector here are down more than 70% over the last fiscal year. And this may be part of the reason why. We are here at the Morelos Dam. This is where hundreds of migrants were crossing into the country, but you'll notice this gap is now gone. You do have to look closer, though, to see what is truly happening here. Yes, migrant encounters are down in the Yuma sector, but now they have spiked in the Tucson sector and in San Diego. Border agents here have had around 33,000 encounters compared to Tucson's 342,000 this fiscal year so far. Now, where are all those people going for processing? That is the difference. They are being sent here to Yuma. So yes, encounters are down, but agents are still processing large amounts of people, keeping them very busy. And also keeping what were supposed to be temporary structures still standing 1 year later. One thing Yuma leaders told me they were happy with was closing some of the gaps, like I mentioned, because they say migrants were wandering into unsafe areas.
Varium Goldwater. So you got Luke Air Force Base, which maintains that secure space, but it's also used in by MCAS Yuma, and we've had to shut down live fire exercises because of unauthorized entry into that space, which is incredibly dangerous.
So, of course, things look very different now. We are not seeing all of those migrants crossing in like we saw with Mark Curtis here a year ago. But what you do see is what's left behind. Take a look, old shoelaces, there's pants, shoes as well, and old drinks that were left here from those crossing earlier. We don't know what happened to them, but what we do know is we're asking about migrant releases here. We'll tell you what city leaders had to say about that coming up at 6:30. And Emma and Emily, we are just getting started. This is just one portion of our southern border. We have crews in Nogales as well. We will have coverage all day long here on 12 News as we look at the end of Title 42 1 year later. Ladies.
All right, Allison, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you in just a bit.